Hi everyone. I apologize for not being there in person, but at this time I have a class on global economics, so I cannot be in two places at once. But I wanted to tell you a little bit about who I am, what I do, and what I intend to contribute to the NYU Translation Society. First of all, my name is Daniel Sanabria-Morales. I am this is my first semester here at NYU as a Spanish to English student. And I also am a freelance English to Spanish translator, and I'm also a Spanish court interpreter approved by the New Jersey Administrative Office of the Courts. I'm also an associate member of the American Translators Association and of the National Association of Judiciary Interpreters and Translators, called NAJIT. As a matter of fact, this past July I passed the written portion of the federal court interpreting exam. So now I'm preparing to take the oral portion, which is given out once every 2 years. And it's pretty competitive and pretty difficult from what I hear, so there's going to be a lot of preparing over the next few months for me. And I wanted to tell you that my business, I decided to call my business Transmit. And Transmit, in a way, describes my philosophy when it comes to translation and interpreting. I see them as both complementing one and the other. The name came about as I was observing some of the other professionals in the trade, individuals like blacksmith, tinsmith, goldsmith, gunsmith, practically anyone who has the smith suffix. And these people, these traits really inspired me to think about translation in new ways. I wanted to start thinking about how can I reach my target client audience and bring a level of awareness about the language craft and some of the artistic overtones that our profession has. We translators have to make some complex strategy and procedural decisions in our line of work. So this is one way to create a new name, Transmit, the trade of language. So I've been working as a full-time translator since 2012. And I transitioned into a freelance business owner or freelance/business owner role in 2014. And one of the things that I love about being a translator is that I mentioned is just to see how one field complements the other. And I have so many experiences to share, but I'm not gonna, take much of your time. But the beautiful thing about coming here to NYU is to not just learn from the top minds in our field, but to also get input on some of my fellow students who've been on this same path, and they have a great wealth of experience to share with me, which helps me to grow and to keep fine-tuning my business. For me, although I'm open to working with the Translation Society in any position that's open, I would be honored to serve as your president. I believe that I have the expertise to contribute in practical areas of applied translation and interpreting. And one of the things I would like to contribute is to get the conversation started with some experts in other fields, such as the judicial interpreting at both the federal and the state level. We can start talking to individuals who work with international affairs, and I'm talking about individuals at the UN. I would love to get some firms that do marketing and advertising that specialize in transcreation and localization, get some of their input as well, and also bring some individuals from the medical translation and interpreting field. My idea is to keep in step with what the Translation Society desires to do, which is to bring a greater sense of awareness and interest in our field of study and in our profession. That's it. Thank you so much for your time, and have a great night.